Welcome in. Bit of a late one, but we have a lot to cover. Okay, I've just got out of the shower, so forgive the whoosh thing. But we've got a lot to go through, so let's hop straight in. So I'm probably just going to talk as doing this because you have to wait 15 minutes to get this thing going, so we've got plenty of time to talk whilst we're doing it, if that makes sense. You should be able to hear me over the game, but I've realised I can't even hear the game. Which is do this. I'm sure I've got volume. There we go. So you guys should be able to hear me and the game volume. I'm going to turn the game volume down a tiny bit. Should be okay. So what do we know so far?
The smell.
We know that Grace doesn't like the smell. So there's a lot going on with this game. There's a lot going on with the game and in the community. And I think the thing we need to address first is the fact that we are getting some people saying that it was actually worked out using data. So it makes people feel a bit uneasy using the method. Now, we streamed earlier trying to solve, so I will be completely honest with what I managed to solve on my own, or using how far we got with a mixture of what I worked out plus the community. After, because I have seen some of the stuff now, and I know that I was earlier on in the stream. Someone did say something which led me to then work out something else, if that makes sense. Either way, it don't really matter at this point, because it's done now, it's been solved. Some people say it's through data mining, but the first person the other person that we did mention earlier, it seems they legit did it, because they was playing on Xbox as well. So it's a bit more credible that they actually did it. And they said that it was by fluke. So we'll go through the order of things. People can make their own minds up. I'll be honest with what I worked out and what I didn't. So someone called Gengar worked it out, and they claim it was completely by fluke. So it's seemingly they did it on Xbox, and they got lucky, and they've been honest about this and said it was a fluke. Now, I've realised with her, if you actually damage her enough, she just leaves. Which is useful for us.
Oh my god. Oh god, I really don't want to go in there.
So the reason we're here is, as I was streaming earlier, someone saw my title being solving. someone had, at this point, already made a video of them going through the steps given by someone else. I hadn't seen these steps that had been published. So, they came in and they said, "Oh, so you're doing the steps," and I was in the meat grinder. So with that information, I could work out that I was on the right. Oh, come on, that I was on the right tracks, basically. So we're this is different. So from that point, I worked out that one of the steps was in the room I was in, and then someone else in chat said to them, "No, he's not doing that. Like, he hasn't checked the list." So now I've got to wait here for 15 minutes, which is fine because we have lots to talk about. So what time are we on now? So we'll say when it gets to 45, just to be on the safe side. So, it's a good job we're not doing the speed run. So, we'll break it down. We've got 15 minutes to kill. So, the order of things. Gengar did it legit. Seemingly, it's legit. I even had doubts of it previously, because I just thought, because I hadn't seen the list, so I couldn't really comment on it. But it was just the fact that someone had said they did it, but they could replicate it. Made me suspicious. Turns out it was because of it. But then they started trying to retrace steps, which then aligned with what was there. So they said, "You've got the achievement, did you do these things?" And they could kind of work out what the steps were that they'd already did. So it has been data logged, which is... it's not really what we want, because it feels genuine, and then it feels bad copy. Now the reason I'm doing this, and it does, like I said, it doesn't really matter. It's been worked out now. There's no contest. It was a community thing. It's a shame it was data mined, but it happened legit. Fluke, but legit. I only know I was on the right tracks because, like I said, someone else had seen this. And that person then came in my chat, seen the title saying, you know, solving the final puzzle. Not what this title is, where I'm doing the work. They thought that's what I was doing. So they let it slip. Someone else then in chat like reminded them, actually, I hadn't seen it. And I was in this room. I then thought, wait a minute. I'd read a document about the number of bodies, and I thought that's a very oddly specific. So I then said, is it to do with that? And they didn't want to spoil anything, but they just said you're very warm. And I thought, okay, so I am on something. Now, the 15 minutes I saw, and then, so I thought it was by body. I thought we just had to count the bodies. So they unbagged the bodies. So I thought that's what it was. It works out though. There's 15 minutes apparently to reset. So that bit, I was on the right track with some help, and I was referring to the document which mentioned the amount of bodies that need to be impacted. So this bit I had already saved over. I had literally saved after getting the battery from the other side. So I had to reset. So yes, I did have some help because someone nodded that I was in the right direction in this room, which made me then think to the document I'd already read and thought there was something to do with it. I just got distracted and kind of went off doing other things. So I did all through it until then. So after that, I got the other part right. Sadly, just in the wrong order. So, because I had already said the timeline of events, it's likely you have to play through it because some of the clues are in the city. So I had another save ready to load up to then explore the city. But it wouldn't have counted because I've been told now it's doing the same save. So we're doing that. This is the save we loaded earlier. We're resetting it currently. We're then going to run through and do what I was originally going to do, which was holding the hand in your inventory whilst carrying Emily, trying to get the dog. That's the thing we were trying to do. We were trying to work out how to get the dog. We now know, because I even drained the pool. I did all the steps in the wrong order, and this is the one that I had not done when I should have. So it's a shame it was data mined, but it just confirmed what someone else had already done. And I don't feel too bad because I actually got some of it right. So, and obviously the community, I can't take any credit for the codes, because even when that code happened, I was looking at the top of the machines because I thought there was a special order to them, because there's a sun, moon and star at the top of the machines. But I'd already said, we need to analyze the hand. It's just the code had already been broke. So I would have analysed the hand and found the code. The bit that I just can't take any credit for myself is the Raccoon City basketball net part of the Easter egg. I did it only because I'd seen that the community had already solved that bit. So it was great having this community event, this unofficial community event, because obviously people would just be doing this themselves. I genuinely think this has been one of the best parts of Requiem, is having a proper Easter egg hunt. It almost made it feel a bit like kind of Black Ops Zombies, Easter egg hunt level kind of stuff, where it's really running around trying to kill certain zombies. Like there's loads of stuff we've tried, and it's a few days after launch. So yeah, I really think they did a good job. It's a shame about the daylight side. I agree with that. It is a shame. But it had already been broken hours before that happened, so we have to give credit to Gengar. Because I saw someone post saying the other two people had solved it, and then the same person posted again later saying, like, actually it was Gengar, and they posted their findings. They've solved it way before the other people did. The toilet thing, however, yeah. So the truth of it is, the next stage of this hunt is finding in-game the references for how you worked it out. So there's still an Easter egg hunt. There's no reward for it. But people are starting to look for the references. So the document of the bodies is in-game. It's a shame it's such a like, jeez. I don't know how to talk to this one. I think you've just got to stay in this room. I don't think you've got to stay still. I'm pretty sure you just got to stay in the room. I don't think it's a case of things. So the theory is, so far, that the document regarding the bodies is how you would discover to do this bit. Draining the pool then gives an evade. And the theory is doing all this, somehow the blood is pushed through the cells, which grabs her doll. So later on when the blood is, when it does the self-destruct and that big glass chamber of blood breaks, the doll comes out of that. So this is like this whole section, when we leave it for some reason, the blood overflows and picks up that one doll from itself. I know, far-fetched, but no one can find the toilet thing. The only thing about the toilet is Marie's patient number equals 8. And obviously, people could pretend at this point that they've not seen the spoilers and they've solved it on their own. I don't see the point. It's pretty much everywhere now. You couldn't avoid it if you wanted, but I feel chuffed that we at least worked out some stuff on stream earlier. Like, so the thing which we did was we got the hand Emily and went up and did the puzzle very black. So we did that. It wasn't accounted for anything because you have to have got the doll. Done an entire playthrough to save it. Start a new game. Have the doll in the inventory. Then do all this again with the hand and Emily and the doll in the inventory. Go up to the machine. Then do the code. Apparently the hand isn't needed. Apparently the hand is just to get the code. The hand isn't needed in the inventory. Just for the doll and Emily. We're gonna do that anyway. We're gonna save some. And you have to anyway because you've got to when you put the back. That's the one thing that I kind of feel that step doesn't make sense. And that's the one thing that's, I think, made people really question the initial, the person who solved it, Gengar, because they said, oh, why on earth would you have done that? Why would you have done all of these things by chance? Now, there is a chance, I'm not saying there's a definite, there's a chance it was data mined on PC, and then they just played it on Xbox. Because it's very odd. The order of things seems to be, they said they just went idle in this room. Conveniently for 15 minutes. They then just decided they had low, because they had low ammo, they weren't going to find any of the zombies. In this room. Don't get me wrong, it's one of the things where you kind of go, do I need to fight these because they're conveyable? Maybe. But it's the combination of everything. The toilet, I just don't understand. Because there's no hints in the game about pushing the toilet. The only hints I've seen people say, or even like what I would think, is the toilets might have represented the machine's order of the sun with the star. There's this pre-inputs. So it might have just been doing the code with the toilet, but we already know that's not how you do it. I don't know why you would flush the same one 8 times. Because apparently it has to be 8 times, not more. So it's not that they could have just spammed it. It has to be exactly 8 times, I think. No idea. But the chances, you've got to think how many people are playing this game. All the people playing the game, and then one person did it, it's like, you know, got to be millions of people playing this game. So one person out of millions managing to do it by fluke. There's a chance there, but it's, you know, 1 in millions. Okay, so just a few minutes left. So I think we can save the game now. So I think we're allowed to save the game and then try this bit. This is just the reset, apparently. Personally, I think there must be another way around to do this. It makes sense with the playthroughs all the way through, because Raccoon City has the clues. So that bit makes sense, having to actually play through the whole game. But I still feel like there's something missing here. I feel like there has to be... not a quick way as such, I guess it makes sense for it to be across 2 playthroughs. Like I said, the hints are in Raccoon City. So you won't be able to see them before that, so you'd have to do a second playthrough. Oh, too late. But I want to try and at least get a head start on this, because you can save apparently, it's not like you have to do the whole thing in one go. So I just want to make a head start on it. I don't know if there's a hint though. Like I thought I heard something then, but I don't know. So you're only getting like 4 bodies every one, so right, time. We need to save this. Where are we saving it? Save it. I guess we save it over this one because, yeah, that's the one we're doing. So we're on Classic. I needed to do a playthrough on Classic anyway. So I'm kind of doing 2 birds with 1 stone with this. Apparently the message appears when you drain the blood. There'll be a message that appears. We are going to change. I do have a bit of a question. We've just watched 115 bodies getting put in here. But there's not 115 bodies in there. There you go, so we can't kill any zombie.
Fluid drainage complete. Processing will now begin.
Whoa. Processing.
Apparently we can push them. But that would cost us killing, right? So I don't know. I'm just not entirely convinced by this bit. Like, I'm not sure about this bit. So we should still be fine doing this. We should be fine until we do it. I'm not sure how we do it. How do you avoid like 3 zombies in a small space in this game? It's been recommended to do it some casual, but I don't really feel like I have a save game to do it on casual, so we'll have to just practice. If not,
What?
so just
Fluid
walk and do it on
drainage
casual.
complete. Processing will now begin.
Whoa. Processing. Shit, no! No, no!
Yeah, I don't know. I know they said do it on casual. I want to try and do it on this, but so yeah, there's some people saying you're allowed to push them, but you're not allowed to like shoot them. I don't know. It's is that not classing as killing them if you're pushing them? I don't know. But yeah, maybe we should have done this on casual.
Fluid drainage complete. Processing will now begin.
Whoa. Processing. Shit, no! No, no!
Yeah, because they're not exactly... They're not easy to avoid. And it's not like it's a short section. Yeah, I don't know. I weren't even... I 100% had made it past him. Yeah, I don't know.
Processing is almost complete.
Oh, come on now. Come on, Grace. Right.
It stopped. Finally stopped. Thank God.
So we need to load these down here. So we can load down that one.
Last one. We need to free Emily and get out of this place.
Climb. Right. Maybe there's no time for that. We can't save the game here? Oh, it's because they're there. We can't save the game. That's strange. Right. So we have to drain the water.
Oh, I got in my mouth.
So it should prompt us with a message or something now. Should do. There we go. So this should prompt us. There we go. Apparently, if you get that message, you've done it. So we're safe for now. Okay, so we've just got to recover the things now and then leave. We don't have to actually go get the doll or anything. We do have to be careful of her though. So you can actually hear her and she hops down from there, and every time she nearly kills me. You almost trick her to hopping down. She just comes down and squishes you otherwise. Shit on it. There we go, right. If we hit her enough, she just runs away. Oh, come on now. There we go, right. Give him the knife. I can hear him. So we don't need to grab the doll from the cell.
Hold on tight. I'm scared. Why is it so loud? It's gonna be okay. Just don't let go.
So I was really confused. You know, with the age and stuff of Grace, because I thought Emily was a clone of Grace, and Marie, and Chloe were all clones of Grace. But Chloe existed in the 90s. So for that to be possible, Grace would have to be, obviously, like, double the age of Chloe, because she'd have had to be at the age when Chloe and clone Chloe and girls when they grow up. So that confused me. But apparently,
I'm okay.
there's no connection.
That's good. Good, Emily.
And Grace is completely separate from them. There's literally nothing. So I don't even know if that means Emily is a clone of Grace, like a new one. Come on. Right. Next stage.
Hurry! Go! Hey, Emily. Do you maybe want to leave with me? It's not safe here.
Okay, so we've done the
Um,
trickier bit,
okay.
long
Right.
bit, whatever you want to call it.
That's good.
So we have to grab the doll and then just finish the game with the doll and then do all this again. Joy. I have to get the cube. So we've got to flush the toilet. And I've got to get the last quartz, because we purposely did that, so... We'll do the toilet first, and then I'll put Emily down. Once we do that... I think we're allowed to put it back down, and then I need to go do the quartz. Okay, we'll do is get toilet. I don't know if there's a queue, but we'll know soon enough. We'll get the doll. Where is the toilet? This way out the toilet. Oh, where's the toilet? Restroom. It's literally here. Shit. Can we sneak in or is she close spots? Yeah. Sick. Right, we just saved it, didn't we? I'll put it down, I'll clear the path, I'll get the quartz. Because that's what we do after, we don't need to do it this room. Right. As long as she's with me when I do the toilet, I think we're fine. I don't think there's a rule for keeping her on me. I hope so. I hope it is a case of... As long as we get the doll, fine. I really didn't waste any time exploring it with Leon. I'll get the quartz. It's because you can get to Emily without getting that quartz, without opening that scene.
No, I'm out.
Reload then, Grace. Right, I feel there's so many antique coins. So many. Anyway, after this playthrough, I think I'll do a PC playthrough. And then I did say I wanted to do like a chilled playthrough. Limited insanity, so there's still plenty of things we need to do. Don't know it. Yeah. Oh, moon, sun, star, sun, moon, sun. I don't think we need that. Kind of feel like I should take it in case, but I don't think it is. It just makes you read everything. I hope this still works. We'll know soon enough at least, because they don't take as long to do the helicopter bit. I need to clear the restroom door. But I needed to do a standard playthrough. Or classic, whatever we needed to do, so do this at the same time. And we need to do an insanity run as well. Just what to do. I do have a feeling that I'm going to be playing this game for a long time. Let's go flush a toilet. Apparently it can be anyone as well. See, there's no queue. That's what makes this hard to believe for me, that someone did this. There was no queues for any of it at this stage. Like, there's no queue saying, like, there's a chuckle when you do that. I don't know, it just seems strange to me. Anyway, we've still got the Raccoon City Easter eggs to do as well. Like, we're not in a rush on this playthrough, so we can actually do the Easter eggs in Raccoon City.
Finally.
In this playthrough.
We made it. We did it.
It's interesting here.
Emily?
Look.
Are you alright?
Another antique coin.
Emily? I don't know. Well, let's just... we need to keep moving, okay? Emily?
Why antique coins outside? Why so many? There has to be something else to purchase, right?
Hey!
Here we go. Right.
Please, Just let it be in here.
I don't know if we need this at all. I genuinely don't know if we need this. So we picked up the hand. I didn't analyze it. Hopefully we don't need to. Like, I think if you hold the items, I'm hoping that counts as trigger. If not, we are going to have to go back and scan the hand. Oh, I haven't actually taken it out when we're doing. This is also... So, I was saying this earlier, right? I was saying earlier that there is a heavy link between this game and Village, and I feel like there's more Easter eggs. I feel there's definitely more Easter eggs that isn't in, like, the challenges. There's so many references to Village. In this room, that wine bottle that we just opened is a reference to Lady Dimitrescu. So, the game is full of references to Village. Why so many references to Village? There has to be a reason. I think there's definitely more Easter eggs in this game that we've not found yet. I mean, there's some that I know are in the game that I haven't found yet. Like, I know over there, but I haven't triggered them.
What the hell?
So, I'm trying to read all the files in case I missed any. Oh, there we go. So that is the document. That's the one I was on about earlier. But now I really do feel like we can play this game a lot. I didn't actually need that. Right, we should now get the doll. Here we go. If the doll is here, then great. We can take this time on this bit and just kill all these guys. There's no rush on this bit. Oh man. What? Well, I genuinely didn't see that. It might have been easier to pick up the thing. There we go. Just in case there was any more blood needed for the challenge. I think we're all good. Oh, come on, man. How are you meant to predict which ones are actually going to attack you? Right, this next bit there's no combat needed, it's just picking up the doll.
Oh, shit, shit, shit!
There we go. The doll's not there. Sick, man. It's the toilet. No, I loaded it back up. We didn't do 2 flushes because I loaded it back up. Man, this is annoying. Do I need to have scanned the hand as well? Maybe I needed to have scanned the hand. Surely putting her down doesn't count as ruining it. It tells you to put her down. I can't remember what save it was. We did the other bits fine. It could be the hand, but we never scanned it. It's just I can't take her up there.
Hey, Emily. Do you maybe want to leave?
Yeah, we'll talk about a kid. Right, we'll clear the way because normally you open that before you whip Emily, so the safe doesn't matter. You've just got to clear a path for the toilet, really. And I've just got to get his quartz. It has to be the hand. And maybe the hourglass, we have to get the number from that, maybe. Because we've got the hand, but we didn't use it. It could be that. I hope it ain't that I'm putting her down on the chair, because there's no way I can fight with her. I didn't know we had to clear that room beforehand. Surely it's not going to be that. Like, I can't see why this would, like, affect the progress of it. I really don't. Again, I don't even know if you need to interact with this. Okay. Right, let's just clear the toilet. We'll go get him, we'll come back. But we need to take the hand to a lab as well to analyze it. I think that's what we're missing. The hand. Because in the game's logic, how are we going to know the code if we didn't scan the hand, kind of thing. Then again, no. Like, we could scan it on the next playthrough. I'm not sure. It's going to do my head in, it says. They've done a good job, though, of getting us to replay the game and, like, force exploration and stuff. I just can't see how this would affect the Easter egg. Like, surely there isn't a rule where you can't put it down to clear away. I won't save it here in case I've messed up something. If not, we'll have to play through the whole thing again. But I did save just after the. Yeah, definitely loaded it back up. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's no cue, that's what annoys me. There's no audio cue, nothing. Right, let's go to the lab. It's really eerie actually, going through this game when there's nothing here. Like, I know everything's dead, but I still can't help think there's something that's going to appear. It's really eerie. Because there's no music playing and there's no enemies. Right, let's just see if this is a necessary step on the first playthrough, because the doll didn't appear and I have no idea why. We can't even zoom in on that whilst we're carrying her anyway, so that's what makes me think that it's not necessary to like focus on them points. It can't be. Oh yeah. If the doll doesn't appear now, I am going to be stumped, if I'm honest. And we've already tried doing it a quicker method by having her with us when we do it on this playthrough. It didn't work. So. If it don't appear now, because we did get the trigger.
Finally.
From the pool load.
We made it. We did it. Emily? Are you alright?
Did her words change then?
I don't know.
I can't remember saying the exact words "we did it" before. I thought she just said, like, we're out of here or something. I could be wrong. I could be wrong on that. Now we need the hourglass. Maybe we need to actually look at the hourglass. We didn't do that. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Please, just let it be in here.
So. I think we'll get the hourglass first, you know. Yeah, there's so many references to the village game in this game. Really feel like there's a reason why, though. I really feel like there's a reason for it. I just wish it gave you a trigger of some kind when you did something. I don't feel like these are triggers. These are the clues, but I don't think they're actually triggering anything. So I have no idea why the doll didn't appear. It should have. But yeah, this is another hint at Resident Evil Village And even the DLC gives you the outfit. So there's a lot of connections with Village. Don't know why. Gotta be something. I know Chris Redfield is coming back. It's like, I get that. I don't know if it is just a kind of, because they're so close to each other. Like, as in this is the sequel, but they're not directly connected. Right, I don't think we missed anything down here. I'm pretty sure down here there's not something we have to do.
What the hell?
Like, the only trigger down here is picking up the doll and then finishing the game. And then the other bit is typing the code in whilst you hold the memory, which is what we did first, so... But we've already done the reset since we did that. So if it don't work, we might have to just start a new save game, do everything all over again. But if this doesn't work, I am gonna question the apparent correct order of things because we've done it.
All personnel dispose of specimens and evacuate immediately.
There's a lot of these guys.
Please work.
There shouldn't be any trigger we need to do in here. Oh, I'm gonna lose my knife. I lost my knife.
Oh, shit.
Right, if the doll isn't here this time, I have no idea. No. There's no doll. Do you think it is because we put Emily down? Is it breaking the order of things? That's gonna really suck if that's the case, because do we have any of the save games? Which we can load up and just go down there. I kind of feel like we don't remember. The only thing we could do is this one, which is we'd have to do all that bit again. I don't really know if I've got the patience to do it tonight, but we could load this one up. This one would allow us to clear a path. What the hell is going on with... The screen keeps going funny. That's really weird. Let's check this out. Just because the screen and then HDR, so I don't know if that was affecting. Ah, so annoying. Let me just quit. Yeah, I don't know why my screen keeps going funny. Anyway, one thing I guess we can do is look for some of the Easter eggs in Requiem. I also want to go through this, but there's plenty of stuff I've not done in Requiem. So we either load the game from here and clear all the paths, get the cube, get everything. So the only thing we have to do is directly with Emily, flush the toilet, go to the microscope. I think that might be what's doing it. We put Emily down. For some reason that seems to be breaking it. The other steps we did and we got the messages, so I just can't bother doing another 15-minute wait in that area. That's a bit annoying. I just don't know, my screen seems like it keeps going funny. I don't know why. Like it shouldn't be, but might have been because I was trying to get HDR on it. Anyway guys, I'm gonna go tomorrow. I think we'll do this. Tomorrow. I'll look into it in case there's something I've just messed up, but we'll do it tomorrow.